Kitu nani hiyo imeisha? Umeokota.
Uko sawa but uko sawa?
Niko tu sasa ndo maana. Niko na simu lakini sina socket.
Ngoja nataka kukusaidia but
Siku na vile umenikalia. Hii ni mguu ya nani? Mazee tuende na hii gari ya TBS. Tumeenda sana bwana. Slow down, slow. Hii imeingia matanga.
Ni bando, unajua nimeingia huko mashinani. Lakini na shake sana.
Jamaa kuja
kuna mahali tulikuwa tumeingia. I was shooting against jua, so sikuwa naona LCD.
Nini pale?
wanabadilishana.
Badilishana.
But ile gari nyingine imetoka nyuma mbio kwa nini?
Sijui shida imefanyika nini.
Kuna kitu.
Labda
hiyo wako na kamera mbili, wameweka moja juu ya PSU. Usiende close up, utafukuzwa kwa hiyo nini. Labda wataki hiyo picha ipige.
Siendi close up.
Wako na kamera moja juu ya gari ya PSU.
Yaani kamera yangu inapiga nduru.
Kwanza wajenga.
Asiweke alarm zile.
Sawa tu. Watu wamekuja tu vizuri, ndio? Kuna mahali cable ilinisumbua but nilichange haya.
kina nani hao wako na gari?
Battery yangu iko 52% but niko na battery nyingine. Nataka
Sio wote wako na kamera nyingine.
Tony.
nini?
Ikon. Nauliza tu. Sawa.
Hadi? Mtima, tripod yangu imevunjika bro, ona mahali umeingiza.
Tripod imevunjika.
Ona. Sauti manze.
Ngoja. Nani? Umeamua sasa tu block tena.
Ni wale sasa walibaki nyuma.
Twende. Kwa privilege.
Ama wameambiwa waingie katikati.
Ana pole Robin. Usiende sana, enda hata na hiyo gari green.
Nikawa wameambiwa warudi katikati. Ama wameambiwa warudi katikati.
Enda na hiyo pesa ya PSU. Kipanda bamsa aanze pole. Oti.
Yeye anapinya bana. Ngoje,
kwa gari haipandi bamsa.
Haipandi mbio.
Gari yenyewe ni ndefu, iko na wheelbase nyingine ndefu.
Robin, ngojea, hiyo gari haipandi bamsa. Alafu take off pole pole Robin.
Si ulisema nikanyage tu hapo.
Bro. Hiyo ni barabara sana.
Niko jua shilingi ngapi? Nikaenda bill transfer.
Wewe unapiga kelele.
It's on loan.
Pole pole hapo.
Mwambie mwenyezi bravo, ni kama wewe unakusikia. Atulie, anaenda wapi?
Uenda kwa ile gari yenye uko.
Nani huyo ameongea kimi? Chafu kama ya nyoka, bali ile nyoka ya green. Kitonga grass kama snake grass.
Robin umeenda sana bro. Nani? Huyo amefika. Na bana, ile gari ni anapanga. Ndio hapo. Ana bila tabia.
Kama na baba.
Wanakwambianga pole pole fast. Next unajipata huko.
a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be a funeral mass, and there will be beginning of mass and blessings of the body. There will be the entry procession. There will be the Bible procession, fast reading, responsorio, psalms. Up to around 3 p.m. And now between the hours of 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. The interment ceremony is expected to take with the final rites at the graveside. The state funeral procession, military honors, the 19-gun salute that Victor was talking about, the committal prayer, the interment, musical tribute, floral tribute, and President Othaya's home. That is the program. So it is expected to go the program is expected to go all the way up to 4 p.m. And some of the music that you expect to hear that are lined up during the ceremony is, one of them is Great is Thy Faithfulness. It is well with my soul because He lives. Blessed assurance. What a friend we have in Jesus. All to Jesus I surrender. You raise me up, and my hope is built on nothing less. Quite such a beautiful song there. I like it actually. And Bwana Mungu Nashangaa Kabisa. That one is new to me. Then there's also another one that we all know here. Chakutumaini Sina. Ila damu yake Bwana. That's another song that is expected to be recited during the burial ceremony. And the Catholic Church, bearing in mind that President Mwai Kibaki was a staunch Catholic member, is going to lead these mass. So that is according to this program. And we've been here, and of course, with Professor Michael Chege, who was President Kenyatta's economic and policy advisor.
President Kibaki's.
I mean, President Kibaki. Oh Lord, I keep on confusing. Excuse me. President Kibaki is economic and policy advisor, and of course, Joshua Toro, who was the Assistant Minister for Roads, Public Works and Housing under the late President Kibaki's tenure. And we've been having this conversation here, and of course, with my colleague Victor, trying to relive the memories of Mwai Kibaki. And we've touched on a number of things, from infrastructure and the significance of using the road transport, to take him all the way to Othaya. And it is coming out clearly that because President Kibaki was very much interested in infrastructure development, it was proper, to showcase some of his projects that are going to outlive him, definitely. And one of them we were talking about is the Thika superhighway, which was actually his brainchild. And now they're going through the Kenol Marua Highway, which is currently under construction, and that's why you're seeing the Jaguar car is having a little bit of challenge, maneuvering over those bumps. But at this juncture, I would want to bring in Engineer Toro and find out, was the Keno Marua Highway, part of President Kibaki's plan?
Yes. It started when he took over. As I said before, his vision was to connect the northern grid road all the way to Moyale. And to do that, you had to start from Thika superhighway, then you go to Keno, Marua, then all the way to Nanyuki. So the conception and the design for the road from Keno to Marua was done a long time before Kibaki left office in 2013. And it was to be funded by African Development Bank. And it was designed by our engineers by then. But the money from African Development Bank was not forthcoming because they had to fund the superhighway first. And the superhighway had to finish before they tackled the Keno Marua Road. So the slowness that came about is because the funding was not available then. And also the way President Kibaki worked was very systematic, and the planner is here, Professor as a planner. He knows very well what Kibaki wanted done. And the first 5 years, if people can remember very well,
Yeah.
By the time we came to 2007, he was telling Kenyans that we are funding everything 95%.
Yeah.
We are borrowing 5%.
Yeah.
So it was Kibaki's idea that even infrastructure, we should be able to fund internally. So after the superhighway, the Keno-Marua Road was also to be funded internally. And you know, funding internally also, the concept of borrowing. Whenever Kibaki borrowed money from World Bank or ADB, he knew exactly how that money is going to be paid.
There was a repayment plan in place.
There was a repayment plan. And if that repayment plan was going to be abandoned to Kenyans, he would delay the implementation of certain projects.
Just hold your thoughts there, because we should be coming back now. We just want to cross over to Othaya approved school, where our reporter John Jacob Curie has been camping the whole night, trying to keep an eye on what is happening. And now we want to cross over to him so that he can give us a brief of what is happening now that the casket is less than 1 hour from where they are. Curie, if you can hear me, what the latest do you have from Othaya approved school?
Thank you, O'Brien. We live from the approved school grounds in Othaya, and
Devi shuka kwa hii gari, enda upande choka.
Simamisha gari. Nani abaki bana, huyu jamaa ameenda sana.
Wewe shoti ya choka.
Anaenda speed sana.
Enda pole pole tu Robi. Mimi hata nishuke nitembee na hii convoy. Kama jana.
Bado.
Oi.
Nilikwambia utafute msichana huko kwa kata. Sasa hivi tumekuwa tunajua hapa.
sasa belt inanimaliza hapo.
You shut up. You're on transfer.
They take a left turn to Othaya. 50 or so minutes, depending on how the road is likely to be. But of course, you do not expect to see interruptions along the highway, especially after they make the turn off to Nyeri town, because there's no construction there. The only challenge that we're having here is because the canal to Marua Road is under construction, and this is what we were discussing here with Joshua Toro, engineer, who was a former assistant minister in Kibaki's government. Joshua, you know,
Robin, enda na hiyo pesa ya watu wa PSU. Enda na wao tu parallel. Parallel ni nini kwa Kiswahili?
Parallel. Say ameenda.
Oh.
Parallel ni kando kando. Sana. What is the host?
Was done for compensation. People kept on improving their land and putting buildings. So as years went by, the value of compensation also went up.